everybody, this is Richie from the Metal Cell podcast. I'm delighted to welcome Cian Sweeney of POSER. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, welcome to the show. And I have my blue-haired toy boy in the corner, Evan, with the neon glow.
Yeah, it's actually unreal. I can change him as well. Check this if you want to see the...
Blue is my favourite colour, man.
Blue? Yeah. Not a bother,
like your
man.
Hair.
Yeah, not a bother. I might disappear into it now. Watch this, Blue.
Nice, yeah.
I fucking disappear there. Hang on.
Okay.
No.
Okay, we'll go back to pink. Max matches my axe catcher shirt. Shout out to the lads as well.
Yeah.
So, Cian, what's the crack, my man? Good to have you on board.
Thanks for having me.
You've really made it now.
Yeah.
You can retire after this. Don't release anymore. It doesn't get any better than this, baby.
No, I definitely do release more. Please do release more.
Yeah, as if he believed that anyway. So you have released an EP called Sick.
Mm-hmm.
When did that come out?
Came out there the 9th February. Yeah, it's the 9th.
Right, okay. And how's that going for you? Are you able to monitor people going in and downloading it or listening to it and stuff?
I have the thing, the Spotify for artists. You can see people streaming and that, and I have the Bandcamp one as well.
Any surprises there in relation to countries and stuff? Are you able to check that out?
I think there was one in Russia actually a while ago, which is a bit mad, but
we won't mention the war.
No.
Literally, Jesus Christ. I'm actually currently in the charts in Russia, I shit you not. And I am mortified over it. Things must be bad.
That explains a lot, like. But Keith, you recorded the whole thing yourself. You're playing everything on it as well. Because I remember you were telling me, just because the first I heard of it was when you posted on Irish Hardcore, and like every once in a while there's a gem that goes up. But the first demo that you put up, there was just something about it. I was like, I didn't know it was just you. I thought it was a band. Yeah. I think at one stage, did I try get you for a show or something? I was just like, and I think that's when I kind of realized it was like, no, it's actually just me, and I'm in Carlow at the time. Yeah, are you in Carlow? Yeah.
I was in Carlow there.
You're in Galway now, is it?
Yeah.
Good, man. You have a better chance of succeeding, really.
But how was it recording everything yourself? I remember you were telling me something about you had to like duct tape the hi-hat or something.
The drums were a nightmare in general. Like the laptop I'm using now, it was too slow. First of all, so like I was using Studio One, and I had like the whole drums mic'd up, you know.
Yeah.
So the laptop was struggling there. So I could only like do it when the laptop wasn't overheating. So I had to make sure it was cold in the shed.
Classic.
But eventually it was just too much of a hassle, and I got a lend off my friend for his laptop, and I used it. But
just to program in the drums, is it?
Yeah,
just to record them.
You actually played the drums yourself?
Yeah,
he did it all.
That's unusual now, because usually a lot of lads go down the other route, especially solo artists. That was the preferred option, program drums.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, it's always going to sound better if it's real drums anyway. And I like obviously just being able to say I did everything.
Yeah, absolutely
on it as well.
I'm just thinking of Hellripper there. Are you aware of Hellripper, Cian?
No, I think the name might ring a bell, but
check him out. He's pretty prolific and a fantastic example of someone that does it himself. Although Hellripper does use program drums, but again, he has a live band. He had to, because it kind of took off really fast for him. He's over in Aberdeen, I think, somewhere around there. He's actually touring with Gamma Bomb. Hellripper.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that for the, what was it, 20 years of Gamma, or what was it?
Correct, that's it, 20 years.
Yeah. Have you been looking into maybe bringing POSER to like
a live stage?
Venue, like doing a live stage, or because I know you've got offers for people to play. Me being one of them.
It's, I'd love to, and I really want to, but like with the offers, I'll probably take someone up on it at some stage. But it's just at the minute, obviously, I'm in college. I can't do a whole lot because,
of course,
working away or whatever. But as well, like a lot of the offers are the other side of the country and sort of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Like again, like I don't mind, like even getting something together for a gig, or something in Dublin with the rest of the lads. But it's just as well, like I haven't had a chance to try start recruiting lads up here either.
Yeah, I don't. It'll definitely be easier. Yeah, there's still, like, I think the unfortunate thing about Galway is like there's so much people there that will love hardcore, they love metal. But it seems that just gigs kind of, compared to what it was and how regular it was, has kind of dropped off. So any time I can hear of something new starting in Galway or a new band, it's always, it's exciting just to see that a scene can start growing from it again,
Okay, I'm going to play Sick. I want to get in early I want to play 2 songs for this show. I usually play 1, but I'll start off with Sick, which is the title of the EP. Incredible sense of melody and rhythm. Shines through there straight away. Have you ever heard of a soundtrack called Judgment Night?
Don't think so, no.
Okay, check that out, man.
Yeah.
Because that track will comfortably fit in there. You know who I'm on about, don't you?
Yeah.
Helmet and House of Pain, just another victim there all day long. Like, are you a fan of Helmet? Who are you into?
There is a Helmet vibe to a lot of it as well,
I suppose, like, the biggest influence for me would have been Turnstile, and I think there's a lot of Helmet in Turnstile.
You can hear that for sure.
Okay.
So I suppose indirectly, kind of, there would be a bit of Helmet in that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of, like, you can definitely hear. I think Turnstile rhythmically was one of the first things that popped out to me, but there is that kind of like old school hardcore vibe to it as well. Maybe that even comes with the way it was recorded and everything. But there's just something so fresh about it. Like I can't put my finger on it, but it's that. It's like, and that's Sick of It All reference as well. Like, it's, whether it was purposeful or not, like, it's sick.
There's actually no one has brought it up yet, but there's a Trapped Under Ice sample in that song as well.
Is there?
In the line, I say still cold. It's kind of pan to the left. You hear your man screaming it as well. It's really quiet. I put it in.
I'm definitely gonna have to listen to that now with headphones. Like.
And Trapped Under Ice, weren't they part of Turnstile, or they're part of another band with Turnstile?
The singer was the drummer, yeah. The singer from Turnstile was the drummer in Turnstile. No, sorry. The singer in Turnstile was the drummer in Trapped Under Ice.
Oh, cool. Okay. Nice one. Yeah, that's pretty deadly. And the artwork then, or if you want to call it artwork, it's your toy collection, obviously. Han Solo and a few of them.
Yeah, I had them for years. Like, I remember when I was only a young lad when those kind of figurines came out. They're all magazines.
Yeah.
Like, my auntie or something, she worked in like Eason's or something. She'd give me the magazines because I love Star Wars when I was younger. I still love Star Wars, but I have like loads of them, and I didn't know what to do for the artwork, so I just don't know where it came into my head, but I said I'd stick the kind of the pig logo thing on Han Solo's face and work around that, and then I just had him shooting at everyone else.
There's something so simplistic about it, you know. Like,
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Jesus, if you did say that it meant something, and myself and Evan didn't pick it up.
It means everything to me. That's it.
And the logo, then you came up with that as well yourself, yeah? Yeah,
that was just me doodling in school when I was bored, not paying attention in class or something. I'd just be drawing on my copy. It'd just be like cartoons or whatever. Yeah. And I did that one the whole time, so I did.
Why the name Poser?
I thought it was funny.
That's literally, that's the best reason than any lecture.
Yeah, why not? I'm actually not sure. I didn't even fucking bother checking. Is there other bands called Poser?
I actually checked that as well. I looked up on Spotify. There's a band called The Posers.
Oh,
and they have a song called Superficial Superman. And I was like,
what? That's impossible.
Was that by chance? Like,
yeah, like I
no way.
I looked this up after the demo came out, and I was kind of pissed off. It's kind of funny as well, like, you know.
It's like,
how the fuck do you even come up with the term Superficial Superman? And the band called the Posers have it, is it?
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah, it was mad. I don't know.
Go on, Evan, say it. That's sick.
That's sick. That's Twilight Zone shit, like, you know.
It's kind of raging. I thought it was real original, but
someone had the exact same idea then. Like,
you're actually. I've just had a flashback. Are you the lad that was on the Tribes?
Yeah. Yeah, that was me.
No way.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. How did that come about?
There was one of them.
It was an Irish metal in Asgailga. Ronan was on it. I was just going, fucking hell, is that Cian?
Oh my God, yeah. Jesus, I forgot about that. Who else, was there the lads, not Primordial? Who else was on it?
You're one out of Dead label. Claire.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
So how did they track you down? Were you there with a fucking Gad jersey or playing hurling or something? I only ever seen it once.
I remember that now.
There was one of the other episodes. It was the mods episode.
Yeah,
my dad's a mod.
Cool. Okay.
So one of his like friends from the sort of mod scene or whatever was a teacher in my school.
Right.
So she knew I was into my sort of stuff, and she just messaged my dad, said, "Look, they're looking for more people to do the thing." And I said I might as well try to get like the demo out there a bit more.
Oh, fuck it, yeah. Why not, man? Absolutely. Like,
I got paid as well, which was class.
Did you?
I was expecting that, yeah.
Fucking nice. It was RTE as well, wasn't it?
Tina G, no?
Oh, it was Tina G, was it?
I'm not sure. It's so long ago. It's probably 2 years ago. Was it?
I remember like sharing it on my Instagram story saying it was on PG Caher or something, and then it was actually on RTE. It might have been the other way around, but and then I got the time wrong as well.
It's a load of lads waiting for Fair City to come on. Like, I swear to God, he's going to be on it. Like, just wait, he's on this. I know he is. Like,
and they just asked you a load of questions about what you were doing, is it? And it wasn't too daunting to be in front of a camera crew, like, was it?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a bit weird. Like, my Irish was a bit rusty. I was out of school. Like, I was in a Gael school, so I hadn't been speaking in a while. So I was a bit nervous.
Your bedroom as well, wasn't it?
It was in the shed.
Yeah, where you recorded. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And had you a Hurley or a GA jersey or something?
I probably had something along those. I think my dad came in with like the Carlo flag or something. There, made sure
just to get it in. Like,
he stuck in the hurler or something, I think, behind him, and then like got his old base and put it in the corner as well.
Yeah,
that's TV for you, man.
That's nuts, TV. Man. Jesus Christ, that came to me just out of a flashback there. Like, it's going, that's hardly the same dude. Wow. And did you of course, you did the demo at that stage. And what was on the demo? What songs?
It was just 2 songs, Superfish and Superman, which came back for the EP, and then Let Down, which didn't. But I was thinking of it, but I might bring it back at some stage, but I'll probably change it a small bit.
Yeah.
What are your lyrics then built around, Cian?
It's like, you know, hardcore, it's always just giving out about someone that pisses you off or something.
I think that's all kind of music, but we can definitely pin it on hardcore a lot as well. Like,
it's just like, you know, just different kind of things in people that piss me off, or even in myself included. Like,
you
know, just trying to like put it out there rather than complain about it, if that makes sense. Just
a vent.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's a vent, not a bitch. Like,
yeah. It's a key difference there.
There's a key difference there. Yeah, it's probably 2 gin and tonics.
And then how do you literally just grab a guitar, acoustic or electric, and to compose a new song, or is it revolving around your head before you even get to the stage of picking up a guitar?
It kind of depends. Like, sometimes I'd sit down and I'd just be playing, and I just make a mistake trying to play something else, and like, that sounds cool, or or like something does come into my head, and I try. Like, most of the time something comes into my head, I play it on guitar, I record it on my phone, I wake up the next morning and it's shite. Like, it's that's most of the time that's what happens, but every now and then something good comes out of it. I keep them all anyway, just in case.
Time can be a healer, or it can be, you know, you can embarrass yourself, but it's going to be one or the other. You're going to be like, this is actually class.
Yeah. Or you can drop your phone in Air Square and fucking lose it, you know. Have a Kurt Hammett moment.
Hundreds of recordings.
Gone
down the drain.
But being like, you grew up in Carlow, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
How was that for like a scene with gigs? Because I know there used to be, was it the Foundry?
Foundry's the nightclub.
Did they used to do gigs on one of the floors there? But I don't know if they did many heavier ones.
There's like a main stage was just DJs and the dance floor or whatever. But then the back there's like a stage for bands. Yeah, and I was only like 18 for like 3 months before COVID hit, so I never got in there a whole lot.
Yeah, I know. Just before COVID, I'm trying to remember the venue, but was it O'Loughlin's?
Loughlin's, yeah.
Because we were supposed to do a show there for a tour that got cancelled. But I was, you know, it's not, Carlow wasn't the type of place that you're like, right, we'll have to hit here, but there's definitely
a student town.
Yeah, there's a college there.
Like.
Yeah, there's an IT there, and then there's a smaller college. But,
but we were just like, fuck it, we'll give it a go, because our thinking is like, if there's not much that happens there regularly, you know, this could be something that, you know, big, but obviously, like, you know, pandemic hit, but I'd love to see, you know, someone, because it was good to see somebody, I can't remember the name of the promotions that did it now, and I feel like a dick, but it's, you know, it's good to see that someone was actually trying, do you know what I mean? That someone wanted to do it. And there seemed to be crowds going, you know, like people wanted to go, because I think Carlow and Kilkenny were the same kind of thing, where it's, there's just not enough stuff there for it. But if someone finds a way to put something on, I'm sure there will be people at it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just taking that risk to do it and finding a place that will actually allow it. Like years ago, we used to lie about what type of music we were. Just, you know, once the stuff was set up, they're not really going to throw it. Well, no, a few times they nearly did. But look, we got away with it for a while. Like.
And have you got much gear with you, Cian? Like, do you bring stuff with you down to Galway and stuff?
I have my guitar and my amp.
Right.
I had the little audio box thing to plug in the guitar in case I was bored and wanted to make something quick, but I never actually used it, so I just, last time I went home, I just left it home. I have my guitar and amp just because there does be like jam sessions on in the college, like every now and then. I went to one, it was alright, like none of the lads were into the same sort of music really, it was all just Black Keys and Chili Peppers stuff.
You can, when you go to a jam with people, that sometimes you can feel very stuck out like a sore thumb sometimes with some like tune down, and everyone's just like, you know, I'll tune back up, sorry.
Stick on a bit of distortion and everyone gives you a dirty look.
Oh my god, that's not fucking Thin Lizzy, mate.
And do you mind me asking, Cian, what are you doing in college? What are you studying? Music or no?
Astrophysics.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I don't think I've ever met anyone that you're smart, boy.
Now, you could be lying through your teeth now for all we know as well, but I mean, it's a great answer.
I'll show you my maths homework.
Well, Ted, what's a star?
It's a big ball of gas.
Actually. Yeah, it is. Yes, I actually do that.
Hey, it's up to me to fucking be asking the questions here. True or false? True or false round. Jesus Christ. And are you a second year student or first year?
Second year.
Second year, okay. Yeah. Wow, that's brilliant, man. How long is that going to continue on for? Is it like a 4-year course?
It's 4, yeah. So nearly halfway through it now.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
2 months, I think.
And then leave it all for tour, for POSER.
Yeah.
just to say you did the whole college thing and then take off.
And have you heard of, there's another guy, he's a bit younger than you, Tomas Hines. Have you heard of him? Foroski Gan Uachtan, is it?
Frugraud Naglub. I can't. It's Irish. I have no idea what it actually is.
He gets slated here, like, for the thing. But
he's a sound lad. I just can't pronounce his name. Like,
check him out as well, because he's another brilliant, talented young artist like yourself, Cian. And he's released a new, I think it's coming through now, maybe next week or so.
He's an album, I think, isn't it? Yeah, fair fucks. I just absolutely love seeing new bands or even people doing stuff on their own, like, you know, not having, just because they don't have other people to play with, still having the drive to move forward and do something. Because I think people, they notice that, like, even when you posted in Irish Hardcore, like, there was a huge support for you straight away. You know, there was something about it. I wanted to ask you that, like, how have you find that? Like, have you made kind of contacts? Because when you posted that, I sent it to people straight away, just being like, you need to listen to this, you know?
It was really cool now. Like I wasn't expecting that amount of people to be like talking about it or whatever. I remember before the demo, I did like 2 instrumental things and put them up on SoundCloud and like sent a screenshot into it, and I think it got like 1 like or something.
Yeah.
But like as soon as I like did the demo, like there was loads of people like talking about it or whatever. Well, a lot, wasn't loads, but it was a lot more than I thought it'd be, you know. And then,
but it's genuine people as well. Like, I think everyone in that group, like when you announced that you were doing the EP, like genuinely seemed like everyone was excited, and genuinely wanted to back you, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be 500 people, but 15, 20 people who genuinely would, like, I would, if you put on a show in Galway, like, I would go to Galway to see that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was mad, especially I went to the gig in Dublin, the DHC Returns.
Oh, yeah, the videos are sick.
Yeah. It was mad there, going up there, like, introducing myself, and some of the people knew who I was.
Yeah.
Well, it was a bit mad, like, you know. Like, obviously I knew, like, I would have messaged a few of the lads as well, and, like, a few of the bands would have, like, messaged the Poser page or whatever.
Yeah.
So I would have talked to a few of them before, but it was nice seeing everyone as well, just meeting everyone for the first time.
And it's weird what the internet can do, like, you know.
And have you actually played live in a cover band or anything like that? Are you aware of what it takes to get up on stage? And
yeah, I played with a lad, Tig. I don't know what to say, like, artist or singer, songwriter, or whatever. He went to the same school as me, and he was like a few years older than me, so I never really knew him very well. But two of my friends, Dara and Brody. Dara's like an unbelievable bass player, so all the bands, like, or anyone in Carlow would, like, be at him, can you play bass for me or whatever. And Brody's a good guitarist, especially for that sort of stuff we were doing. So one day they were just like, Cian, our drummer can't make it, can you learn like 8 songs for tomorrow on drums, 2 of which you've never heard before? Like, I can try, and I did it, and I fucked up a few of the songs, but it wasn't too bad. But I was kind of like the waiting on the sidelines the whole time for them for a bit. So I played like 3 gigs filling in, and then they got a spot at EP Electric Picnic, and they actually just asked me to join the band on second guitar.
Right.
So that was really cool.
That's a great gig to jump into.
Yeah.
And did that Electric Picnic go ahead, or was it cancelled?
Yeah, that was the last one before COVID.
2019 then, was it? Yeah.
So
okay. So you've played Electric Picnic now?
Yeah.
What is the name of the lads band? Give him a shout
on TV. He was fucking Electric Picnic.
And he studies astrophysics.
Yeah. That's fucking hell. Yeah, well, look at these lights, like.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Oh, I have a dog, so.
Right, I'm going to play another song. This is another one, and it reminds me of one of my favourite hardcore kind of punk bands as well. You can guess afterwards. Right, this one is called Heatstroke. reminds me of early Biohazard.
I knew you were going to say Biohazard. Yeah, absolutely.
Had to be, yeah. Like your vocal delivery, how did that develop?
I was just shouting, really. That was it, like,
fair enough. Like, yeah.
I was annoyed. Like, I never actually really wanted to do the vocals. I always was hoping to just play guitar,
Right.
but like it was just out of necessity. And I was really annoyed when I did the demo, when I listened back, and I didn't sound like your man from Turnstile. Because that's what I was like when I listened to the songs I recorded, or like I try hear something in my head. That was the kind of voice I'd always imagined with it. So it was a bit annoying because I physically can't do that because my voice isn't high enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I had to just deal with it, and I think in the second time around on the EP, I think it was just me trying to deal with it that made it a bit better.
Kind of honed in on what you were. Because it like voice stands out a lot, like in this the best way. Like there's just like a kind of a raspy timbre to it. And it sounds pissed off. That's exactly what it is, and the whole thing just works, man. I fucking love it, like.
Yeah, keep smoking those fags, Cian. And like, what have you got now in relation to new songs? Like, so the EP is out. Can we expect new songs coming through?
Yeah, I'd like to do something. Get something over the summer. Like there's like 3 or 4 songs that were originally supposed to be on the EP that I scrapped, or like not scrapped, but like shelved.
Right.
But one of them especially needs a lot of work. But like it's one it's probably the oldest song, like hardcore song I've written, and it's gone through so many changes. But I want to sort that out at some stage. But I want to just get a band first as well.
Yeah. I want you to get a band too, man, to be honest. Like,
and who do you bounce the ideas, Cian, off of it? Your dad or one of your mates? You know, especially with the release of the EP that you brought out there. Sick.
Like I'd show my dad, and like as I said, my dad's a mod. He's not really into this sort of stuff. He likes a bit of punk and stuff, but it kind of stops at the Clash, and that's it, really, you know.
Yeah.
But like I'd send a few bits to some of my friends. Like one of my friends, my friend Dara, I mentioned, is mad into Bad Brains. He loves a bit of Turnstile or whatever.
Yeah.
He listens to everything, but he'd always give me like good like tips on it or whatever.
That's great, man. You need somebody like that will be honest with you as well and suggest. Yeah, because sometimes as a solo artist, there could be a lot of self-doubt. Yeah,
like my friend Brody as well. I'd probably send him stuff more often now. He's not really into the hardcore as much as myself at all. Like he likes some of the newer Turnstile stuff, and that's kind of it. But to just see how. If there's like a lack of a bad reaction, really.
Yeah, I love that. There's the lack of a bad reaction is a brilliant reaction. Like, or just knowing, I think it's like with any kind of heavier stuff, if you play one of your things to someone or that, and it's like, oh, you're all very good at your instruments. That's their way of saying, like, it sounds like fucking shit, but you obviously have practiced it, like, you know.
Yeah.
So, anything else, Cian? How do people find you? Are you on Facebook? Yeah, obviously.
I am. I don't really use it a whole lot. I really just use it for the Irish hardcore thing.
Right.
I'm on Instagram there. I think my name's just Sweeney or something on it. The Poser's Instagram is just Poser HC.
Okay, cool. And are you on Twitter as well?
No, I'm not on Twitter. Probably should.
No, just as I said, just for people to find you. And, you know. Anything else, Ev?
Not really. Just more, I guess. Just like you know, if you need help with absolutely anything,
yeah, absolutely,
give me a shout. I think just that's even what I was trying to get you on this. I just want people to listen to the stuff because it's sick, and
you got another sick again.
Yeah, see, it's very, very good. But yeah, like, you know, if you need a hand with anything, you know, even little things like now, if there's someone in Galway that will listen to this and is like, do you know what, I'll check them out, and they might play something, and, you know, if it ends up, my main thing is if the day that I can see Poser live or something like that, if it any way to kind of get in contact with people, you know, if you're looking for shows, hit me up.
Cheers, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you can, as I said, if you need anything promoted and stuff like that, come through me in the metal cell, and we gladly support you, man.
Cheers, lads.
This is what happens when we like the music, like, you know.
It's not rocket science or astronomy.
It's not star science.
So listen, Cian, a pleasure having you on, man. And
thanks for having me.
Delighted to meet you, and best of luck, man.
Cheers, man.
Thanks, Ev.
No worries, bud.
And crucially, support your local metal scene.
Didn't know if you were going to get it in.